पाकिस्तान में एक कॉन्सेप्ट है इन मिडिल क्लास फैमिलीज एंड अरेंज मैरिजेस कि अगर लड़की गोरी हो, लंबी हो, पतली हो और डॉक्टर हो, सो शी गेट्स द बेस्ट रिश्ता इन टाउन. 70% of our total medical workforce is made up of female doctors. But उनकी डिग्री जो होती है वो सिर्फ डिग्री लेने तक होती है. The idea of a medical doctor working is still not considered very popular in this country. Only 23% of female doctors make to that journey from graduation to formal practice. And I saw that. I saw a lot of female doctors give up after graduation, after house job. When I had my first daughter, I had to be at home because we traveled to a new city, we settled in Lahore, and I couldn't work. And the only thing that saved me at that time was that I used to do a clinic in Karachi when I was expecting after leaving my residency. And there I used to do clinic for a small community in Karachi. When I shifted, they couldn't find a doctor to replace me. So I call pe consultations karna shuru ki. And somehow that clicked in a conversation between me and an ex-partner. Why can't this massive, underutilized, untapped resource of female doctors who's sitting at home within and outside Pakistan, why can't we start connecting them using technology to patients? हमारे यहाँ पाकिस्तान के अंदर छोटे छोटे गाँव में, शहरों में, टाउन्स के अंदर नर्स के क्लिनिक्स होते हैं. हमारा आइडिया ये था और अभी भी ये है कि हम उन नर्सेस को ट्रेन करें ऑन मेडिकल प्रोटोकॉल्स, फार्मास्यूटिकल प्रोटोकॉल्स, पेशेंट कम्युनिकेशन, सॉफ्ट स्किल्स. सो व्हेनेवर अ पेशेंट कम्स टू दैट क्लिनिक, द नर्स टेक्स द हिस्ट्री एंड एग्जामिनेशन, फीड्स इट इनटू द सॉफ्टवेयर एंड देन कनेक्ट्स द पेशेंट टू द ऑनलाइन डॉक्टर. दैट्स द आइडिया विद विच द कंपनी इनिशियली स्टार्टेड, एंड व्हाइल वी वर मेकिंग दिस पायलट, Ifan joined in.
So I was working in the pharma sector, as I mentioned, and I just loved my job, and there was a lot of traveling and all of that. But हुआ ये कि we ended up losing our first baby in a premature birth at around 6 months of pregnancy. तो despite the fact कि किसी ने मना नहीं किया था, किसी ने कहा नहीं था, but because we hear it so much in our society that the next time I conceived, I immediately quit my job. I resumed my work when my daughter turned around 1 year old. And that's when I met Dr. Sara and an ex-partner who were experimenting this idea, and it just resonated so well with me that how I had gone through something and I actually ended up quitting job, and if I had the opportunity to work flexibly, things perhaps would have been different. And that's how our journey started together as co-founders.
जब हमने अपने पहला सेट ऑफ क्लिनिक्स बनाए थे, we used to get 2-3 patients a day and not even that. So for the longest time we couldn't understand कि एक patient क्यों नहीं आता है क्लिनिक के अंदर. It is with time that we understood a lot of things कि in order to bring a patient into a clinic, you need 4 things. You need a nurse who's championing you and your service because they know the nurse, they don't know us. हम उनके लिए वो aliens हैं जो वीडियो के अंदर आते हैं. You need to have a female educator in the community who's going to the community again and again and talking about your service. Third and the most important thing is that once a patient comes to your clinic, they should get the ultimate quality of care. And the fourth thing is, are you giving them a cost that will help them save something? तो हम रियलाइज़ नहीं करते, लेकिन जब गांव में एक बंदा बीमार होता है तो उनको सिर्फ डॉक्टर की कॉस्ट नहीं देनी होती. उनको जहाँ जाना होता है उसका ट्रैवल कॉस्ट, उसका खाना पीना, वहाँ पर डॉक्टर की फ़ीस, दवाइयों की फ़ीस, फिर वहाँ से वापस आना, और जो उसकी दिहाड़ी जाती है उस दिन की वो भी ख़त्म हो जाती है. तो दैट इज़ अ 2-3,000 का पूरा खर्चा. सो वी गिविंग ऑल दैट इन 50 rupees. So unless you're creating that value and money for the patient, they're not going to come back. So alhamdulillah, from 3 patients or 4 patients a month, we now do on an average 420-430 patients a month, which is above our break-even number for the clinics. The main reason why she and I, and Ifat and I do this, is because we really feel as doctors that there is a huge population in our country who does not get access to healthcare, and there's no democracy in healthcare in Pakistan. तो हम खुद भी रियलाइज़ कर रहे थे कि यार हम बोल तो रहे हैं कि हम बहुत सारा इम्पैक्ट कर रहे हैं, बट इन एक्चुअलिटी वो इम्पैक्ट बहुत कम है, क्योंकि एक क्लिनिक में 2 या 3 डॉक्टर्स काम कर रही हैं. तो there is no massive mass level change that we are bringing. And then we studied the global trends. And we saw that a lot of telemedicine companies went from physical brick and mortar models to the app models. And we intentionally took that route as well. Why? Because we knew that if you give, there were around 70 million smartphone users then, there are 85 million smartphone users now. So your market from that community extends to 85 million users. And if you can create a value for that smartphone user by giving them a doctor in their mobile phone, you can have a massive market to serve and so many doctors to employ. So we were already doing a web platform in the clinics where we made a mobile version. And what it does is it allows any patient who has a smartphone to connect to a doctor in 60 seconds. When we started making the application, I think 90% of the people told us कि क्यों बना रहे हैं? You know, आप डॉक्टर्स हैं, आप क्लिनिक बना रहे हैं, बड़ा अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, सोशल काम कर रहे हैं. Why don't you stick to what you know best? Because we're not tech founders, and we knew that from the first day. But then we did something to overcome that. We said, हम नहीं बना सकते. Who's the best person who can make it?
We partnered with one of the best tech companies in Pakistan, which is 10 Pearls, to help us build the app.
And we made the app with the concept that my mother can use it. You know, because if it's as simple, people don't use app in Pakistan because they're complicated. So if we can create a solution for healthcare in which people download it, click a button and get a video consultation with a doctor, we thought it might work.
I think since me and Sara, we are doctors, so interestingly, we always come up with a wish list that, you know, this is what we want in the app.
हम टेक्नोलॉजी को बहुत वैल्यू करते हैं, बट हमारा ज़्यादा फोकस इस बात पे भी होता है कि यार जब पेशेंट डॉक्टर से कनेक्ट हो गया तो डॉक्टर ने कहा क्या, पेशेंट को दवाई मिली क्या, हमने पेशेंट को हेल्प किया कैसे, क्या डॉक्टर ने कोई ऐसी बात तो नहीं बोल दी जो कि नहीं बोलनी चाहिए थी. सो आई थिंक वी रियली वर्क ऑन द प्रोसेस ऑफ द डॉक्टर पेशेंट इंटरेक्शन. एक सवाल जो हमसे बहुत होता है कि घर में बैठी हुई डॉक्टर्स को आप वापस ले आते हैं तो उनको मरीज़ देखना आता भी है कि नहीं. ये सवाल हमसे हर दिन होता है, हर presentation में होता है.
Whenever doctor joins our network, we ask for all of their credentials. So for example, for a doctor, a PMDC license which is valid, authentic, up to date is very important. Then we make sure that every doctor has had a work experience of at least 5 years and should not have been out of work for more than 3 years. As they become a part of a bigger network, they get access to training protocols, webinars, CMEs online, and they also get access to our LMS, which is a learning management system.
अब learning management system क्या है कि we've created कि कौन सी diseases सबसे ज़्यादा common है पाकिस्तान में, उन पे हमने protocols बना लिए हैं कि right from the symptom recognition to the treatment एक डॉक्टर ने एक पेशेंट को कैसे डील करना है और एक नर्स ने उसकी किस तरह हेल्प करनी है. वो हम अपने डॉक्टर्स को भी सिखाते हैं, वो अपनी नर्सेस को भी सिखाते हैं.
फिर जब हमें रिक्रूटमेंट करनी होती है तो यूजुअली व्हाट वी डू इज़ दैट वी गिव आउट अ कॉल इन दिस नेटवर्क ऑफ आवर डॉक्टर्स एंड वी आइडेंटिफाई डॉक्टर्स, देन दे हैव टू essentially give an exam, which is a quiz based exam based on the LMS that they've learned, and they have to do a certain scoring कि अगर आप उससे कम स्कोर करेंगे तो they will not be recruited. So that verification is very stringent, and I think that has also been the edge that every doctor that you will find on Sehat Kahani has been properly vetted through PMDC as well as all of their documentations. पाकिस्तान में हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस 8 से 9% होती है अवेलेबल. ये भी उन लोगों के पास अवेलेबल होती है जो कॉर्पोरेट वैल्यू चेन्स के साथ एसोसिएटेड होते हैं. एंड इवन इन दैट इंश्योरेंस द IPD, और जिसको अगर हम नॉर्मल अंदाज में ये कहेंगे कि जब आप हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट होते हैं और आप जब इतने बीमार होते हैं, ऑल ऑफ दैट कवरेज इज कवर्ड इन दैट, बट नॉट एन रेगुलर OPD or a regular consultation with a doctor.
So we provide this as a cost-effective alternative to corporate clients who want to take it as a telemedicine package for their employees.
यहाँ पे मैं एक चीज़ और मेंशन करना चाहूँगी कि जहाँ एक कॉरपोरेशंस में हम एक B2B सेगमेंट में जाते हैं, वहाँ हम एक B2B2C सेगमेंट में भी जाते हैं जहाँ पे हम अपॉर्चुनिटी देते हैं स्पेशली बैंकिंग सेक्टर में वो ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस को जिनका एक ऑलरेडी बहुत बड़ा कस्टमर बेस हो, दैट हाउ कैन दे मेक दिस सर्विस अवेलेबल टू ऑल ऑफ देयर बेनिफिशरीज. जब आप HBL की ऐप में जाएंगे, वहाँ पे जब आप हेल्थ के सेगमेंट पे जाएंगे तो अब सेहत कहानी की सर्विसेज आप HBL के ऐप में उन्हीं के प्लेटफॉर्म हैं, उन्हीं के कलर्स में ईजीली आप अवेल कर सकते हैं.
COVID has been a very big factor in making people realize the power of telemedicine. Because जब हम February में खड़े हुए थे, so we got a call from the federal government saying कि COVID आ गया है पाकिस्तान में, लॉकडाउन होने जा रहा है. We need a platform जिसके ऊपर लोग online आके दिखा सकें. Can you be the partner? And we said yes.
So what we did was we trained our doctors based on the national guidelines to be able to identify and cater to COVID. So if there was a serious patient, they were immediately referred to the nearby hospital where COVID was being entertained based on the list that was provided by the government. But the doctors were also trained, which was more important in our scenario, for the mild to moderate cases, that in those cases, how do you not only train the patient to home quarantine, but we were also doing a follow-up with them on day 2, day 7 and day 14 through our respective helpline.
We were seeing 900,000 patients a day during the lockdown coming on the app for many diseases. You know, we got patients from Balochistan जिनको heart failure हो रहा है, पता नहीं क्या करना है. We got a labor case at 4 AM in the morning in Gulshan Iqbal. अकेली लड़की, उसको नहीं पता मैंने क्या करना है. We got a domestic abuse case, we got suicidal cases.
We've also interestingly had consultations outside Pakistan. So around 3% to 6% of these consultations have happened outside Pakistan, also in countries such as India, Australia, Bangladesh, US, UK, even Philippines.
And people came on telemedicine, but obviously it happened because they knew, even the patient know कि यार एक federal government supported entity है इस वक्त, तो कुछ reliability है.
So I think in a period of around 3 months, we have had the opportunity to have around 120,000 downloads. Around 85,000 of these consultations have been happened on the app. We've had COVID cases that were even referred to the hospitals or were home quarantined. Alhamdulillah, all of them were recovered. I think me and Sarah, we are those people who aspire and dream really big, and we have, so for us, we look at Sehat Kahani, you know, being a global name, being the first market leader, no matter where you are based in the world, and I think for that obviously we create benchmarks कि हर साल में क्या चीज़ achieve करना बहुत ज़रूरी है, क्या चीज़ है जो attainable है, क्या चीज़ है जो possible भी है.
So right now we are trying different models in which a telemedicine platform can benefit a patient. In order for us to pick and choose the best ones who are making more sense in terms of patient impact, revenue and sustainability of the company. And we believe that some part of it can be a great value add for other countries to have. For example, there are so many markets where health access is an issue. Bangladesh is a market, Vietnam is a market, Indonesia is a market, Sri Lanka is a market. And all you need to do is to convert the Sehat Kahani's name into their local language and provide the platform through a local partner. And you can put their payment gateways, their doctors on board, their telecom partners, and create a product that can be used by their people for consultation with doctors. So we believe that this has a global need. It can have a global access, but we are very firm in creating those products right now to perfection that can be taken to other markets. In COVID, my father went into heart failure to a point that he was, so the third time we went to the hospital, the doctor said that he might not survive the night. This is in COVID, in massive lockdown. In the same time, very coincidentally, we got a patient from Balochistan whose father was going through heart failure as well. Me being a doctor, I have access to a big hospital in Karachi. That patient's father had no access to a hospital. He didn't have no one to go to in lockdown, and उसके फादर के सिम्टम्स ऐसे थे कि अगर उनको मेडिकल ट्रीटमेंट ना स्टार्ट होता तो ही वुड हैव एक्सपायर्ड इन अ वीक और सो. एंड कार्डियक फेलियर की बड़ी सिंपल ट्रीटमेंट होती है. यू नीड टू मैनेज सिम्टम्स, मैनेज मेडिकेशन. Just because he contacted on the app, just because we could connect him to a cardiologist, his father got better. And just because I was there with my father got better as well. So if I had to say how that, I think on that day when I saw my father getting home and I saw that father becoming better in their home also, I think that was something that really made me happy about what I've built. We also had another episode around 3 months back that a female doctor delivered a child and come back to work the next day. And that made me really happy. कि लोग हमसे बोलते हैं कि यार फीमेल डॉक्टर्स क्या करेंगी, तो काम छोड़ देती हैं, वापस आएंगी कैसे काम करेंगी. How many doctors do you know would come back to the work the second day of having a child and giving consultations? That's the level of commitment a female doctor can work. That's the level of commitment a female doctor can bring in your life.